Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. What does this sign indicate? Option A. Temporary lane closure. B. Lane closed ahead. C. Road works 1 mile ahead. D. Manually operated temporary stop. Answer is B. Lane closed ahead. When displayed on the back of a works vehicle, this sign uses arrows and bars to show that a lane is blocked by the vehicle itself or works immediately ahead. Question 2. When may you wait in a box junction? Option A. When you're stationary in a queue of traffic. B. When approaching a zebra crossing. C. When oncoming traffic prevents you turning right. D. When approaching a pelican crossing. Answer is C. When oncoming traffic prevents you turning right. The purpose of a box junction is to keep the junction clear by preventing vehicles from stopping in the path of crossing traffic. You mustn't enter a box junction unless your exit is clear. However, you may enter the box and wait if you want to turn right and are only prevented from doing so by oncoming traffic. Question 3. You want to park facing downhill. You should. Option A. Park with 2 wheels up the curb. B. Turn the steering wheel towards the curb and put on the handbrake. C. Park as close as possible to the car in front. D. Park with 1 wheel up the curb. Answer is B. Turn the steering wheel towards the curb and put on the handbrake. To prevent your car from rolling when you park downhill, you should put the handbrake on. Turning the steering wheel towards the curb is an additional safeguard. If the car starts to roll, it will roll towards the curb, not out into traffic. Question 4. Which colored band on the rev counter makes the best use of engine braking? Option A. Blue. B. Amber. C. Green. D. Red. Answer is A. Blue. There are usually 4 colored bands on the rev counter: green, amber, blue, and red. The blue band will allow you to make the best use of engine braking. Try to keep in this band when going down a steep hill. Question 5. Why does a motorcyclist steer around a drain cover on a wet road? Option A. To prepare for the bend ahead. B. To prevent tire punctures. C. To keep pedestrians from being splashed with rainwater. D. To prevent a slide. Answer is D. To prevent a slide. In wet weather, drain covers can be slippery, providing almost no traction to the motorcycle, which can increase the chance of a slide or skid. Question 6. You're in the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway. What do these overhead signs mean? Option A. Move to the left and reduce your speed to 50 miles per hour. B. Leave the motorway at the next exit. C. Use the hard shoulder until you've passed the hazard. D. There are roadworks 50 meters, 55 yards, ahead. Answer is A. Move to the left and reduce your speed to 50 miles per hour. You must obey these signs even if there appear to be no problems ahead. There could be queuing traffic or another hazard that you can't see yet. Question 7. Before you sit your driving test, you should know how to open your car's bonnet. In most cars, where is the main bonnet release? Option A. Inside the glove box. B. Under the driver's side floor mat. C. Below the right side of the steering wheel. D. Towards the center of the dash. Answer is C. Below the right side of the steering wheel. Most cars will have a main bonnet release below the dash, on the right side of the steering wheel. Pulling the bonnet release will pop the bonnet. Question 8. What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? Option A. To reduce fuel consumption. B. To reduce the risk of fire. C. To reduce engine wear. D. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. Answer is D. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. Catalytic converters reduce a large percentage of harmful exhaust emissions. They work more efficiently when the engine has reached its normal working temperature. Question 9. What messages are given by circular traffic signs that have a blue background? Option A. They give motorway information. B. They give temporary directions during a diversion. C. They give mandatory instructions. D. They give directions to car parks. Answer is C. They give mandatory instructions. Signs with blue circles generally give mandatory instruction. These are often found in urban areas and include signs for mini roundabouts and directional arrows. Question 10. Why should you slow down when you see this sign? Option A. Because pedestrians have right of way. B. Because children may be crossing. C. There's a road race in progress. D. There's a pedestrian crossing ahead. Answer is B. Because children may be crossing. Whenever you see this sign, take extra care with these very vulnerable road users. Question 11. You are approaching a pedestrian carrying a white stick with a red band. This person is Option A. Disabled. B. Blind and deaf. C. Blind. D. Deaf. Answer is B. Blind and deaf. A red and white stick is an indication that its user is both blind and deaf. Since this person can neither see you nor hear you, you should proceed with caution. Question 12. What's the legal minimum depth of tread for car tires? Option A. 1.6 millimeters. B. 2.5 millimeters. C. 4 millimeters. D. 1 millimeter. Answer is A. 1.6 millimeters. Car tires must have sufficient depth of tread to give them a good grip on the road surface. The legal minimum for cars is 1.6 millimeters. This depth should be across the central 3/4 of the breadth of the tire and around the entire circumference. Question 13. What does this sign mean? Option A. Turn left for parking area. B. No entry for traffic turning left. C. No through road on the left. D. Turn left for ferry terminal. Answer is C. No through road on the left. This sign shows you that you can't get through to another route by turning left at the junction ahead. Question 14. You're driving a friend's children home from school. They're both under 14 years old. Who's responsible for making sure they wear seat belt or approved child restraint where required? Option A. Your friend. B. You, the driver. C. The children. D. An adult passenger. Answer is B. You, the driver. Passengers should always be secured and safe. Children should be encouraged to fasten their seat belts or approved restraints themselves from an early age, so that it becomes a matter of routine. As the driver, you must check that they're fastened securely. It's your responsibility. Question 15. What should you do when leaving your vehicle parked and unattended? Option A. Park in a housing estate. B. Lock it and remove the key. C. Leave the left indicator on. D. Park near a busy junction. Answer is B. Lock it and remove the key. An unlocked car is an open invitation to thieves. Leaving the keys in the ignition not only makes your car easy to steal but could also invalidate your insurance. Question 16. You're driving on a one-way street. What should you do if you realize you've taken the wrong route? Option A. Reverse into a driveway. B. Turn around in a side road. C. Reverse out of the road. D. Continue and find another route. Answer is D. Continue and find another route. Never reverse or turn your vehicle around in a one-way street. It's illegal and could even cause a collision. If you've taken a wrong turn, carry on along the one-way street and find another route, checking the direction signs as you drive. Stop in a safe place if you need to check a map. Question 17. What is the minimum fine for speeding? Option A. £100. B. £150. C. £200. D. £50. Answer is A. £100. The minimum fine for speeding is £100 and 3 penalty points. Question 18. You're driving on the motorway. Which lane should you get into well before you reach your exit? Option A. The right-hand lane. B. The middle lane. C. The hard shoulder. D. The left-hand lane. Answer is D. The left-hand lane. You'll see the first advanced directions sign 1 mile from a motorway exit. If you're traveling at 60 miles per hour in the right-hand lane, you'll only have about 50 seconds before you reach the countdown markers. There'll be another sign at the half-mile point. Don't cut across lanes of traffic at the last moment. Move to the left-hand lane in good time. Question 19. What should you do if the amber lights come on and a warning sounds while you're driving over a level crossing? Option A. Stop and reverse back to clear the crossing. B. Keep going and clear the crossing. C. Get everyone out of the vehicle immediately. D. Stop immediately and use your hazard warning lights. Answer is B. Keep going and clear the crossing. Keep going. Don't stop on the crossing. If the warning sounds and the amber lights come on as you're approaching the crossing, you must stop unless it's unsafe to do so. Red flashing lights together with the audible warning mean you must stop. Question 20. You're carrying an 11-year-old child on the front seat of your car. They're under 1.35 meters, 4 feet 5 inches, tall. What seat belt security must be in place? Option A. Large goods vehicles. B. They must use an adult seat belt. C. They must use a suitable child restraint. D. Glare from the sun. Answer is C. They must use a suitable child restraint. As the driver, it's your responsibility to make sure that children are secure and safe in your vehicle. Make yourself familiar with the rules. When children are carried on the back seat, there are a few very exceptional cases when an adult seatbelt can be used instead of a correct child restraint.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 21. When must you contact the driver and vehicle licensing agency? Option A. When you use your vehicle for work. B. When you get a parking ticket. C. When you change your vehicle. D. When your vehicle's insurance is due. Answer is C. When you change your vehicle. DVLA needs to keep its records up to date. It sends out a reminder when a vehicle's tax is due for renewal. To do this, it needs to know the name and address of the registered keeper. Every vehicle in the country is registered, so it's possible to trace its history. Question 22. What should you do if your vehicle catches fire while you're driving through a tunnel? Option A. Drive it out of the tunnel if it's safe to do so. B. Leave it where it is, with the engine running. C. Park it away from the carriageway. D. Pull up, then walk to an emergency telephone. Answer is A. Drive it out of the tunnel if it's safe to do so. If it's possible, and you can do so without causing further danger, it may be safer to drive a vehicle that's on fire out of a tunnel. The greatest danger in a tunnel fire is smoke and suffocation. Question 23. You are driving in fog. Why should you keep well back from the vehicle in front? Option A. In case it changes direction suddenly. B. In case it stops suddenly. C. In case its brake lights dazzle you. D. In case its fog lights dazzle you. Answer is B. In case it stops suddenly. You should keep well back from the vehicle in front when driving in fog because it gives you more time to react to sudden stops and allows you to see the road ahead past the vehicle, which is especially important if it's a large one. The road surface may also be wet, which increases stopping distances. Question 24. What could you do to reduce the volume of traffic on the roads? Option A. Walk or cycle on short journeys. B. Use a car with a smaller engine. C. Travel by car at all times. D. Drive in a bus lane. Answer is A. Walk or cycle on short journeys. Try not to use your car as a matter of routine. For shorter journeys, consider walking or cycling instead. This is much better for both you and the environment. Question 25. You're approaching traffic lights and the red light is showing. What signal will show next? Option A. Green alone. B. Amber alone. C. Red and amber. D. Green and amber. Answer is C. Red and amber. If you know which light is going to show next, you can plan your approach accordingly. This can help prevent excessive braking or hesitation at the junction. Question 26. What must you do when the amber light is flashing at a pelican crossing? Option A. Stop and wait for the red light. B. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. C. Give way to pedestrians waiting to cross. D. Stop and wait for the green light. Answer is B. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. Pelican crossings are signal-controlled crossings operated by pedestrians. Push-button controls change the signals. Pelican crossings have no red and amber stage before green. Instead, they have a flashing amber light. This means you must give way to pedestrians who are on the crossing, but if the crossing is clear, you can continue. Question 27. You're about to start a journey in freezing weather. What part of your vehicle should you clear of ice and snow? Option A. The aerial. B. The windows. C. The bumper. D. The boot. Answer is B. The windows. Driving in bad weather increases your risk of having a collision. If you absolutely have to travel, clear your lights, mirrors, number plates and windows of any snow or ice, so that you can see and be seen. Question 28. At an incident, how could you help a small child who isn't breathing? Option A. Put them in the recovery position and slap their back. B. Talk to them confidently until an ambulance arrives. C. Find their parents and explain what's happening. D. Open their airway and begin CPR. Answer is D. Open their airway and begin CPR. If a young child has stopped breathing, first check that their airway is open and then begin CPR. With a young child, you may only need to use one hand and you shouldn't press down as far as you would with an adult. Continue the procedure until the child is breathing again or until a medical professional takes over. Question 29. What's the national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway? Option A. 50 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. D. 80 miles per hour. Answer is C. 70 miles per hour. The national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway is 70 miles per hour. Lower speed limits may be in force, for example, at roadworks. Variable speed limits also operate in some areas when the motorway is very busy. Cars or motorcycles towing trailers are subject to a lower speed limit. Question 30. Where would you find green reflective studs on a motorway? Option A. Separating driving lanes. B. Between the carriageway and the central reservation. C. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. D. At slip road entrances and exits. Answer is D. At slip road entrances and exits. Knowing the colors of the reflective studs on the road will help you judge your position, especially at night, in foggy conditions or when visibility is poor. Question 31. You're driving your car. When may you use a handheld mobile phone? Option A. When your car has automatic transmission. B. When you've parked safely. C. When you're receiving a call. D. When you're driving at less than 30 miles per hour. Answer is B. When you've parked safely. It's illegal to use a handheld mobile phone while you're driving, except in a genuine emergency. Even using a hands-free kit can distract your attention. Park in a safe and convenient place before receiving or making a call or using text messaging. Then you'll also be free to take notes or refer to papers. Question 32. An injured motorcyclist is lying unconscious in the road. The traffic has stopped and there's no further danger. What could you do to help? Option A. Seek medical assistance. B. Move the person off the road. C. Remove their safety helmet. D. Remove their leather jacket. Answer is A. Seek medical assistance. If someone has been injured, the sooner proper medical attention is given the better. Ask someone to phone for help or do it yourself. An injured person should only be moved if they're in further danger. An injured motorcyclist helmet shouldn't be removed unless it's essential. Question 33. What does this traffic sign mean? Option A. Service area ahead. B. Slippery road ahead. C. Tires liable to punctures ahead. D. Danger ahead. Answer is D. Danger ahead. This sign is there to alert you to the likelihood of danger ahead. It may be accompanied by a plate indicating the type of hazard. Be ready to reduce your speed and take avoiding action. Question 34. At night, what does it mean if you see a pedestrian wearing reflective clothing and carrying a bright red light? Option A. You're approaching a slow-moving vehicle. B. You're approaching roadworks. C. You're approaching a traffic danger spot. D. You're approaching an organized walk. Answer is D. You're approaching an organized walk. The people on the walk should be keeping to the left, but don't assume this. Pass carefully, making sure you have time to do so safely. Be aware that the pedestrians have their backs to you and may not know that you're there. Question 35. You're driving in heavy traffic on a wet road. Which light should you use if there's a lot of surface spray? Option A. Dipped headlights. B. Main beam headlights. C. Side lights only. D. Rear fog lights if visibility is more than 100 meters. Answer is A. Dipped headlights. You must make sure that other road users can see you, but you don't want to dazzle them. Use your dipped headlights during the day if visibility is poor. If visibility falls below 100 meters, 328 feet, you may use your rear fog lights, but don't forget to turn them off when the visibility improves. Question 36. Which of these should you carry in case of collision? Option A. A fire extinguisher. B. A fuel can. C. A set of jump leads. D. A road map. Answer is A. A fire extinguisher. It pays to be prepared, and having a first aid kit and fire extinguisher on board could even save lives. Question 37. What should you do if you have a collision while moving? Option A. Call the emergency services. B. Stop if someone tells you to. C. Stop at the scene. D. Call your insurance company. Answer is C. Stop at the scene. By law, you must stop if a collision you're involved in causes damage or injury to vehicle, property, person, or animal. You need to give your name, address, and vehicle registration number to anyone with a reason for asking for them. If you're not the owner of the vehicle you are driving, you'll need to give the owner's name and address. Question 38. What should you do if you're driving and see a ball bounce out from between parked cars? Option A. Reduce your speed and be prepared to stop for children. B. Stop and tell the children they can get their ball. C. Sound your horn and continue at a steady speed. D. Flash your lights and continue at a steady speed. Answer is A. Reduce your speed and be prepared to stop for children. A ball bouncing out from between parked cars ahead might be followed by children chasing after it. You should slow down and prepare to stop. Other road users might not have seen the situation, so you shouldn't wave anyone out to retrieve the ball. Question 39. What does it mean if your insurance policy says it has an excess of £100? Option A. You will get a £100 reward for each year without a claim. B. You must pay the first £100 of any claim. C. The insurance company will only pay £100 towards any claim. D. Your insurance will increase by £100 per year in the event of a claim. Answer is B. You must pay the first £100 of any claim. An excess on your policy results in lower monthly or annual insurance costs, but you'll need to pay the excess for any claim you make. For example, if a repair costs £500 and you have an excess of £100, you will pay £100 towards the cost of repair, and your insurer will pay £400. Question 40. You're driving on a narrow country road and see a cyclist ahead. How should you pass? Option A. Sound your horn as you pass them. B. Only pass if it is safe, leaving plenty of room. C. Accelerate past as quickly as possible. D. Pass as close to them as possible. Answer is B. Only pass if it is safe, leaving plenty of room. Cyclists often need to weave around potholes, and sometimes need to adjust their course to correct their balance. Allow them plenty of room when you overtake, and pay close attention to the road ahead, looking for farm entrances or driveways where vehicles might pull out. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 41. Which instrument panel warning light would show that headlights are on main beam? Answer is B. You should be aware of all the warning lights and visual aids on the vehicle you're driving. If you're driving a vehicle for the first time, you should familiarize yourself with all the controls, warning lights, and visual aids before you set off. Question 42. At an incident, a casualty isn't breathing. What should you do while helping them to start breathing again? Option A. Put their arms across their chest. B. Shake them firmly. C. Open their airway. D. Roll them onto their side. Answer is C. Open their airway. It's important to ensure that the airway is open before you start CPR. To open the casualty's airway, place your fingers under their chin and lift it forward. Question 43. You are traveling along a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. No motor vehicles. B. No pedestrians. C. Pedestrians on road. D. Zebra crossing. Answer is B. No pedestrians. In windy weather, watch out for motorcyclists and also cyclists, as they can be blown sideways into your path. When you pass them, leave plenty of room and check their position in your mirror before pulling back in. Question 44. Which signal tells you that the car you're following is going to pull up? Answer is A. There may be occasions when drivers need to give an arm signal to confirm their intentions. This could include in bright sunshine, at a complex road layout, when stopping at a pedestrian crossing, or when turning right just after passing a parked vehicle. You should understand what each arm signal means. If you give arm signals, make them clear, correct, and decisive. Question 45. Where should you avoid overtaking? Option A. In a one-way street. B. Approaching a dip in the road. C. On a dual carriageway. D. Just after a bend. Answer is B. Approaching a dip in the road. Oncoming vehicles or other hazards can be hidden from view by dips in the road. If you can't see into the dip, wait until you have a clear view and can see that it's safe before starting to overtake. Question 46. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of the urban clearway restrictions. B. No parking on the days and times shown. C. You can park on the days and times shown. D. No parking at all from Monday to Friday. Answer is B. No parking on the days and times shown. Urban clearways are provided to keep traffic flowing at busy times. You may stop only briefly to set down or pick up passengers. Times of operation will vary from place to place, so always check the signs. Question 47. Which plate may appear with this road sign? Answer is C. Road humps are used to slow down traffic. They're found in places where there are often pedestrians, such as shopping areas near schools, residential areas. Watch out for people close to the curb or crossing the road. Question 48. What's the main hazard the driver of the red car should be aware of? Option A. Glare from the sun may affect the driver's vision. B. The black car may stop suddenly. C. The bus may move out into the road. D. Oncoming vehicles will assume the driver is turning right. Answer is C. The bus may move out into the road. If you can do so safely, give way to buses signaling to move off at bus stops. Try to anticipate the actions of other road users around you. The driver of the red car should be prepared for the bus pulling out. As you approach a bus stop, look to see how many passengers are waiting to board. If the last one has just got on, the bus is likely to move off. Question 49. You are on a red route. What does a single red line on the side of the road mean? Option A. No stopping at any time. B. No parking, but loading is permitted. C. No stopping at time shown. D. No stopping except for passenger pickup or drop-off. Answer is C. No stopping at time shown. On red routes, a single red line means no stopping during the time shown on the sign. Double red lines mean no stopping at any time. Question 50. What does this yellow panel indicate? Option A. Waiting restrictions. B. Parking restrictions. C. Entry restrictions. D. Exit restrictions. Answer is A. Weighting restrictions. This yellow panel indicates that there are weighting restrictions within the zone.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.